It's past 8.
The Radio Wammo Breakfast.
The view from Airial Al's place.
Yes, let's have a look out Airial Al's window. Our Christchurch Feeders correspondent. Hello to you, Airial.
Well, good morning to you, Wammo. What a beautiful, lovely day down in Canterbury today. The little nor'east wind coming in. We're supposed to give it a strong, but heading for a nice little 27 today.
Yeah, it's going to be quite warm, isn't it? Summer's still here, still sticking around. It was a lovely weekend in the north as well.
Oh, that's all well and good. Yeah, it was lovely down here. Well, we had a wee bit of a southerly come through, but they're not cold at the moment. But people are thinking about the southerlies coming through, and especially the poor people out in the Canterbury Plains at the moment whose chimneys still haven't been fixed from the earthquake.
The brick chimneys that all came down or had to be taken down.
Yeah, they had to be, and of course, out in the plains of Canterbury, you're still allowed to have a fireplace, and the majority of farmers, as you could well imagine, having trees and ample amounts of firewood, pretty much fires are one of their main ways of keeping the place warm over the winter months, I say. So, there's a lot of chimneys that haven't been fixed yet due to the earthquake commissions, getting out there and sussing it all out in bits and pieces. So, a few people are facing a bit of a bleak winter.
But what are people rebuilding those chimneys with these? Now that we know that the brick is no good, what are they using?
I don't know, Wammo, but I assume they did. Well, I suppose for insurance purposes, they've got to replace it with brick or something like that, unless they come up with some new innovative way. But geez, you're onto a good thing there, Wammo. I might go and check that out actually. Well,
they can't build exactly the same way, can they? I mean, if it is brick, it's got to be strengthened in some way. But I don't know, those metal chimneys. I mean, they don't look.
Yeah, the metal
good,
ones, but people like the houses looking the same, and they've been brick for 100 years, and if they make them out of strong brick bits and pieces, I'm sure they'll come together. But another bit of news, Wammo, going through there, I was reading through this morning, is the Ag Research. That's the state-funded agricultural research institute has decided that they're going to stop cloning animals due to the fact that only 10% of the animals that they're cloned are managing to stay alive.
Crikey, are we cloning animals in New Zealand?
Yeah, we are. We've been doing it for about 13 years. And it's sort of all part of that whole embryonic stem research scenario and bits and pieces. And last week under the Official Information Act, they had to put a bit of a report out, and the report said that basically of all the animals that they've cloned, only 10% of them have survived. So they're in a situation where they're pulling the pin because enough is enough, Wammo.
Well, do you know what type of animals they've been cloning?
Oh, mate, they've been doing pigs and goats.
Really?
And the big one they're after, mate, is the cows at the moment because they're trying to create a super milk. So they're cloning these poor cows, and what's happening is one problem's happening is the cows' udders are filling up with water and not milk, and so they're having to put the poor beast down, and it's going to be big news this week.
It's funny because I guess it's behind closed doors, and I guess they probably did know this at some stage, but because it hasn't been in the news for a long, long time, I had no idea. But yeah, I'm just looking here. They're saying.
I can remember a bit on the news about 4 years ago. It's like, check out this nice little lamb that we've cloned, and here it comes. It's one of more. But of course, they would have been doing lots of research prior to that. But the old death rates haven't been up there.
Apparently the Ruakura centres where they've been doing it. They've been detailing chronic arthritis, pneumonia, lameness, and blood poisoning among the causes of cattle, sheep, and goat deaths. Sheep, and goat.
That's not a very good thing to go out in our nice, clean and green image of New Zealand, is it? In the agricultural side of things, and so I reckon it's going to be it's going to spark it. I bet it's going to be on the news tonight, mate. Someone's going to be interviewed over it.
But we don't even hear about protests. I mean, we've got those protesters up at the battery cage hens at the moment. What about the protests outside this place?
I know, mate. They've kept this hush. Old John Key, he'll be coming up with some quick talks on this one, mate. There'll be a couple of quick conversations. Someone said he was in town on the weekend. He didn't give me a call to go for a coffee.
Oh, that's a shame.
They had, of course, Christchurch Air Force at the airport at the moment is full of American planes. The big ice landing numbers. They're pulling everyone off the ice at the moment. As you've noticed, the sun is moving north and winter is around the corner. So they're pulling the pin. So, mate, they've got some new fancy planes they take down there now, Wammo.
Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah,
I know. They used to be the old Herc, but the old Herc now you've got your B-50, not B-52s. You've got those, I don't know what.
Starlifters or whatever they are.
Oh my God, they're massive, Wammo. you just think of the concept of trying to land one of those on a greasy pice of ice.
Crazy.
Good on them, mate. Good on them. They never seem to crash, but mind you, if they did crash, you'd probably never hear about it.
Well, actually, they took. I was noticing for the Erebus commemorations down there, they took down the Air Force Boeing. Or is it a Boeing or an Airbus they got now? I can't remember. But anyway, it's the equivalent of.
Oh, that's right, because Air New Zealand got heaps of shit for putting one of their planes. Was it the Tamati brothers that were organising that one?
That was a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Oh, was it? No, so did another outfit get on the bandwagon.
In New Zealand,
they introduced the concept.
But interesting. That has been another day in the south.
Yeah, another day, another day and off into it. Had a wee session in the gym, and now I'm off to go and see what the rest of the day can give us.
Good-o. Have a good day out there.
Good on you, Wammo. Keep moving.
So yeah, that is Airial L with his view on the world out his window. And here is Miho Wana. This is called Be My Girl. This is Kiwi.